my gosh, Pink just dropped! Yeah, bro. My goat is not only back, he back with the vengeance. Transformers number 14 came out Wednesday. I'm sorry I'm late to this. I've been busy at work. They turned my boy into a go-kart. That boy don't need to walk anymore. It's Stephen Hawking Deluxe. Bro, they wielded Starscream's top half of his body to a tank because, as they say, his legs, they were in the lava. They couldn't use them. Starscream starts getting enraged. He's like, yo, what the fuck y'all do to me? What are y'all doing to me? And then he's like, stop. And then he shows, one of the humans shows a sketch of Starscream trying to say, hey, your legs don't work no more. And Starscream's more insulted, like, yo, draw me right. What the fuck? And see, the thing is, the humans have control of Starscream's lower half. Pause. So as he's going on his rampage, they're basically like, yo, we kind of sort of control you, but Starscream's still going on a rampage. Bro sees a cat. He's like, yo, what is that? And then they say, oh, a cat. And then Starscream says, I must off it! So basically, Starscream, and this is Horton, the main guy with the mohawk, the leader of this human group, basically, of Mars. Yeah, they actually strike up a deal to work with each other, and Starscream's like, yo, we got similar interests. Bask in my glory, my name's Starscream. However, right before this, it's mainly because, see, Horton here, like, Starscream is about to squish him infamously, and then, Horton's like, yo, if you take me out, I just want you to know, if I die, it's been planned, there's fail-safes in you, that if I die, you die. So you kind of need me. So then they strike up that deal. It's like, yo, let's get to work. Then we get more on Starscream's background in a flashback. Him and Megatron are fighting alongside each other. And then we see them have 3 Autobot prisoners of war. Megatron turns into his alt mode, which is, you know, as we all know, a gun. And then tells Starscream, okay, finish the job. And Starscream's like, this is wrong. They're prisoners of war. And Megatron does something that, like, basically mind controls or, like, fucks with Starscream's brain. Because then he takes out one of them and then has the others in horror. And he's saying, I'm sorry. Like, Starscream's like, I'm sorry. And then Megatron's like, don't apologize for it has to be done, bro. Just do it. And that basically shows, like, how Starscream got the way he is. Starscream gets Astro Train, frees him, and then they start basically, like Starscream basically tells Astro Train, hey, yeah, you remember Soundwave? He a traitor. And then Starscream's confused, like, yo, why is part of Cybertron here? And then it's like, yo, a lot of shit's happened ever since, you know, you got... So Astro Train's a big wave heading towards them, and then Astro Train's like, yo, we gotta bounce. And as Starscream's about to climb onto Astro Train, he gets stopped by Horton, and then he's like, and they're like, yo, no funny business. And then Starscream, you know, how he is with his words and shit, he's like, yo, you save me, let me return the favor and save y'all. Then, while on there, they see some Combaticons, one of them being Onslaught, and pulls them aboard. Starscream rescues them. And then they're like, yo, do my eyes deceive me? Is that Starscream? And Horton's like getting fed up. He's like, listen, take us down to the surface or I'm taking all of us out. I'm taking all y'all out with me. So then Starscream's like, yo, let's make a pit stop. And then Astro Train kind of flings, and then that causes everyone to, you know, fall back and shit because, you know, they're human. Starscream's starting to get, like, Decepticons to turn against Soundwave for their rematch, giving a whole speech talking about, listen, Soundwave, he's a traitor. Follow me, and I will get the Decepticons back to their former glory. But then, you know, Horton, he's still being loud and shit. He's like, hey! Then Horton's like, listen, I got a failsafe. I'm done. Y'all are gonna go out with me. But the button doesn't work. Why doesn't the button work? Well, you see this girl in the back. She says, I'm sorry, General. She said, Starscream promised me I get to go home if I took out the charges. And then Starscream says, thank you, and squishes her! What? The Black Air Force shit is back in business, baby. Listen, then after that, he starts chasing. Horton. He's chasing them all down. And then, bro, he goes after his arm. Takes out the arm and shit. Like, that's great aim right there. And see, Starscream's taken a liking to this cat because, you know, the cat bit a human's hand earlier. The one that got, like, you know, squished and shit. Yeah, I forgot to mention that, but it wasn't that important. Basically, Starscream spares the cat. And then, you know, Horton's begging for his life. And he's like, I could be a use to you. Starscream says, nah. And then controls his own legs. And squishes, bro. And then at the very end of it all, Starscream says, hey, you that drew me earlier. Draw me and get it right this time. And then they're all like, they're talking about, I'm ready for the smoke with Soundwave. Bro, peak after peak after peak after peak. Think of me saying peak 14 fucking times. This shit has been immaculate. You guys have not been reading Transformers. Skybound, Image Comics. I don't know what to tell you. Check your local comic shops. Check Comic Book Direct if you don't have one. If you want online type shit. Bro, this is peak. This has already cemented it. Listen, I read, sleep, eat, breathe Transformers. This run has already cemented itself as a top 3. I will take anybody on that subject. Like, it's just peak after peak after peak after peak after peak after peak. Oh! Let me know what you guys think. I'm so happy. This shit is peak. Like that you disrespected my goat. Like, you gave him like the Black Air Force energy from the beginning. You took him out in the worst way possible, but you made bro come back like Darth Vader. Oh my gosh, dude.